Hello, welcome to Shrimps and Snails. On this video I am going to be taking apart this tank here. I'm going to turn it over to active substrate. So that means ripping everything out and catching all the shrimp, taking all the water out, new substrate, just basically restarting the whole tank. Now the hardest part of this is obviously going to be catching the shrimp. Of course they are pretty quick once you once they're onto you that you're trying to get them out of the tank. So the best way I found, or actually I'll go through a few different ways of catching shrimp. Let me just grab the tripod a minute so I can let go of the camera. Right, tripod's all set up. So there are several different ways you can catch shrimp. Also depends how many shrimp you're trying to catch, because if you start catching singly, after a little while they'll get a bit skittish. So the easiest way I find to catch the odd shrimp if I'm shipping them out, or just want to change the tank around, put them into a different tank, is the glass shrimp catcher. Actually it's a bit watermarked at the moment, but basically you can catch a shrimp with some water in it so it doesn't get so stressed out. Let's see if we've got any shrimp that we can catch. Here we go. And there we go. Little blue dream there. It's not too stressed, sitting in a little pool of water. And he's probably going to start grazing on the inside of the glass now. So there we go. Shrimp catcher, very good. You can tell he's not so stressed because he's just gaily floated down in his own leisure. Right, another way, if you don't want to use glass, which I'm always worried about but somehow I've never broken it, there's also little nets you can use for catching shrimp. There you go, that shows you the rough size on it. But if you're like me and you're catching a large amount of shrimp, or all of them hopefully, then you can set up sort of traps. Now what I do is I don't feed the shrimp for a few days, so that way they're all pretty hungry. You can put a piece of food in the net, put the net on the substrate, they'll all start coming over, grazing on it, then you can just lift them straight back out. That usually catches quite a few of them, and then after a couple of hours of doing that, you should have most of them out. Then you can just pick the odd remainers off with the glass shrimp catcher. Also, once you've pretty much got most of them out, if you lower the level, then it only gives them a certain area to run around in and hide. But another way that you can do is get yourself a plastic bottle, clean it up, make sure it's all okay to be used within your tank and not going to leach anything. Sorry, that was probably really loud. There we go. What you do is cut all the way around here. Very sorry if that sounds awful for the speakers. There we go. Not the cleanest cut, but it doesn't matter. Then you get this end, take the lid off. Put a bit of food in the bottom here. Attach that in there. I've actually cut down a bit too fast, but never mind. Then what happens is, there you go. Shrimp come along here, swim in the food, and go through the neck. Start grazing in here. And obviously there's only a small little gap that they can get back out of, so they've got all this expanse in there. That just sits in there, in the bottom of the tank, collecting shrimp for you. Obviously you're going to get snails in there as well. But that isn't the system I'm going to use today. I'm going to be doing the net. So firstly, I need to start emptying these tanks. Okay, so as I said, firstly you need to take everything out. That's going to give you huge access to all the shrimp. I'm sorry if I'm not the camera right now. Right, so with the moss and your plants, you've really got to make sure there's no shrimp in there. Keep ducking it and dipping it. Make sure there's no shrimps or stragglers in there. Right, so that's half of it decommissioned. I've taken the filters off. So first of all, I'm just going to see how I'll get on with the trusty old glass shrimp catcher. Now I've got down here 2 pots. Excuse the cat uses scratch towel. I've got 2 pots down here so I can put the shrimp in different pots, because there are different ones in here. Right, here's the first. Pure red line crystal. That's actually done quite well in not active substrate. But it's probably going to really enjoy the active stuff when I get it into it. Right, it's taken me so far probably about half an hour, but I think all the shrimps, oops, there we go. I think all the shrimps are now out. I'm going to leave the food sticks in there for a couple more hours, because there might be the odd straggler that's hiding somewhere. Hopefully then some of the nicer snails will be up. We can grab those. So basically what we've got down here is reflections. Hold on, let me get this strap around my hand. Mind. Loads of bluebies. I didn't realise there were so many in there. I thought there was only a couple. And that one down here is really blue. So my hand's shaking because I'm being attacked by the cat. Anyway, right, yeah, lots of bluebies. There's some random coloured, not that one, sorry. He moved. Yeah, different coloured bluebies. There's 2 crystal whites in there. And on the other side, we have, not that the camera's picking up any colours on this. No, they just look like wild Neos, but these are the Auras and some yellow King Kongs. Now, I've only got 4 left. I don't know what happened there. It's one of those things, sometimes it just doesn't work out for you to have a shrimp in that tank. Yeah, there's a few blue Neos, but yeah, all the orange Neos went. I don't know if there was a crash in that tank. I don't think there was. There's just something that the shrimp weren't liking. So that's one of the reasons I've closed it down. But strangely enough, the bluebies loved it in there. There's loads of them buried in there, but there's other bluebies in other tanks, so they can go in with those. I'm not just going to keep up quite a large, I think it's about 80 litre divider tank just for bluebies. And they'll be happy enough in other ones. So yeah, that's basically closing down the tank and collecting the shrimp up. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and happy shrimping.